السلام عليكم وأهلا بيكم يا شباب في المحاضرة السادسة النهاردة إن شاء الله. في انتظاركم كلكم. نبلغ زمايلنا إن إحنا بدأنا، لو في أي حد لسه waiting يبعت لنا. تمام، دقايق بس زمايلنا يبقوا معانا ونبدأ على طول إن شاء الله. Okay. I sent for them on the group, so if anyone didn't join yet, please send for them. Okay, guys, if anyone would like to join us, please ask them to start, to join us now so we can start. Okay, طيب النهارده إن شاء الله معانا lecture number 60 last class in our general English course. كنت وعدتكم بكورس كامل 6 محاضرات مجانية من WH Business Academy. بدأنا مع بعض أول سيشن كانت عن الجرامر، تاني سيشنز خدنا phonics و rules of conversation. في ال third class بدأنا نتعلم general English conversation و slang language نقدر نستعملها في أي مكان زي الإيديومز وبدأنا نتكلم بيها. بعدين دخلنا شوية للشغل وعرفنا إيه هو البزنس إنجلش وإزاي نقدر نكتب إيميلز in a professional right way. وبعديها بدأنا نعرف conversation what we can say at work وإيه الإكسبريشنز اللي المفروض نقولها. النهارده ان شاء الله محضره لكم conversation skills. هنبدا النهارده مع بعض. خلاص you are now in the middle of an action. انت دلوقتي مطلوب منك تتكلم. اتعلمنا مع بعض ازاي ننطق ونسمع and to write even، بس هناخد مع بعض النهارده الconversation. كلنا بنخاف من الستاب دي قوي. عندنا سهل جدا ان احنا نقرا او حتى نكتب، بس to speak دي it's a problem. بنحس ان احنا we start to panic. انا في كلمات في دماغي بس I don't know how to say them. فهنبدا you are in the middle of conversation. دايما بنحس ان احنا we are stuck and we have to speak if you are away, if you travel somewhere. لو انت حتى في مكان وجنبك اجانب، جنبك foreigners and you would like to deal with them، وهبدا اتعامل. طب انا لازم احاول استعمل الفوكابلري البسيط اللي عندي واحط الكلمات دي جنب بعضها واعمل منها sentence. ابدا اقول جمله مكسره فيفهموني ويردوا عليا، اتجرأ واتشجع وابدا اقول جمله تانية واتكلم تاني فيردوا عليا، فاحس ان انا خلاص I'm not afraid anymore. مش مهم بغلط بس بتعلم. هي دي الستep الصح، ان احنا هنغلط وهنتعلم بس هنتكلم. هي دي this is the step. okay. محضره لكم النهارده topic for the conversation which is really challenging topic we all like it وكلنا مفتقدينه بقالنا كتير which is traveling. كل الناس اللي كان عندها plans to travel before، كل البلانز دي ممكن تكون اتأجلت because of the coronavirus بس إن شاء الله we are hoping إن إحنا we are going to come back. اللي كان عنده plan إن هو to travel somewhere نبدأ إن شاء الله نرجع نسافر تاني بعد الكورونا إن شاء الله تعدي على خير. فمحضر لكم topic كده لطيف. هنبدأ النهاردة هنتكلم عن traveling. طيب first of all هنبدأ نسمع. احنا now we are in the middle of وهناخد الconversation بطريقة بسيطة كده وجديدة إن شاء الله تبقى بالنسبة سهلة. هنعمل إيه؟ In this video you're going to find out about the topic. هنسمع وهنعمل discussion بالtopic. أوكي يلا بينا. Let's start.
Visit much in 2020. Hopefully this is the year you can safely see a little bit more of our beautiful world. Now some of the places in this list are currently closed or very restricted. Beautiful world. Now some of the places in this list for this chaotic year. So here are my top 10 places to visit in 2021. Since you probably weren't able to travel much in 2020, hopefully this is the year you can safely see a little bit more of our beautiful world. Now some of the places in this list are currently closed or very restrictive to travel, but hopefully as the year progresses, more destinations will safely open up for tourism. Let's start this video off at the beautiful islands of French Polynesia. Located in the South Pacific, French Polynesia is made up of over 100 islands. Now, one of the most stunning islands is Bora Bora. I mean, look at this place. It doesn't even look real. I mean, just how the islets and the coral reef protect the island and the crystal clear lagoon just blows my mind. I mean, it couldn't be more perfect. Now, if you got some money to blow, you can stay at one of the ocean bungalows that are built right above the ocean water. Now, the center of the island is a dormant volcano called Mount Otemanu, and it stands an impressive 727 meters tall. Now, to get to Bora Bora or any other destination in French Polynesia, you're required to take a COVID test 72 hours prior, so you can just to go adventure and relax in 2021. After, we're going to head over to the country of New Zealand. Now,
So guys, the first part it was telling you about the best destinations that you could visit. He started by telling you about Bora Bora. It's a place for relaxation, right? It seems if you have a look, at the place, people they travel to different destinations. What are the main reasons for this? Maybe they travel for business. When we ask someone, why you travel to that place? I traveled for business. I am on a business trip. We say it like this. I am on a business trip. Business trip دي رحلة عمل. It could last مثلا for 2 days, for 3 days, or even for a fortnight. Fortnight يعني 2 weeks, okay? But different types of trips we can go. I will go there for shopping, just to do shopping, nothing more. So this is a different purpose. Other people, they like to travel to natural places just to enjoy the nature, just to enjoy nature, to enjoy the sky, the sea, nothing more. To enjoy, to have a look at the mountains around them, okay? We call it a little bit for relaxation, okay? So we need a trip for relaxation to get a kind of stress relief. Stress relief, يعني I would like to be away from the stress of the work and this stuff, okay? طيب. What can we enjoy in places like this? What can we enjoy when you, in this place especially that he described for you? If you have a look at this fascinating place. So we can describe it as fascinating place. You can enjoy nature everywhere. So I need you on the chat box. Just write for me some vocabulary that why should you go to a place like this? We can say for meditation. Meditation, you know, the people who are sitting just looking in front of them, doing nothing, just trying to be with nature. This is meditation. Meditation يعني زي التأمل يعني I will do just yoga and do nothing. So maybe for meditation, a stress relief. Okay. So would you tell me just write on the chat box? Yes. You can write some vocabulary that why should you go to a place like this? I wish to go there because I would enjoy. Huh? What can you say? Maybe some people, they like to go swimming, go diving, go do snorkeling. Okay, so this all would be exciting in this place. So this was the best destination. He said that many people would like. Okay, Russia, we say, okay, so we say that I wish to be relaxed. I wish to be relaxed. Okay, so I wish to be relaxed, okay, or I like relaxation. Very good. Let's watch together the next destination where they should go. Yes, let's do it. I wish to go there to swim, yes, to take photos with the beautiful scene, colors, and relax. Excellent, yes, Omar. We can say to enjoy nature in general, to enjoy nature, okay. The scenery is amazing. Scenery, it's the view that you're going to watch. Okay, okay, that's great. Let's see the next part.
Located in the South Pacific, French Polynesia is made up of over 100 islands. Now, one of the most stunning islands is Bora Bora. I mean, look at this place. It doesn't even look real. I mean, just how the islets and the coral reef protect the island and the crystal clear lagoon just blows my mind. I mean, it couldn't be more perfect. Now, if you got some money to blow, you can stay at one of the ocean bungalows that are built right above the ocean water. Now, the center of the island is a dormant volcano called Mount Otemanu, and it stands an impressive 727 meters tall. Now, to get to Bora Bora or any other destination in French Polynesia, you're required to take a COVID test 72 hours prior. So if you can afford it, French Polynesia might be the place to go adventure and relax in 2021. After, we're going to head over to the country of New Zealand. Now, if you're like me, New Zealand has been on your travel bucket list for as long as you can remember. It's a land full of mountains like Switzerland, fjords like Norway, and landscapes straight out of Lord of the Rings. Now, New Zealand is made up of over 700 islands, but the two major ones are the North and the South Islands. If you're down for some adventure and crazy landscapes, I'd say the South Island is where it's at. It's home to the Southern Alps, where Mount Cook is located. It's the tallest mountain in New Zealand, and it stands at over 12,218 feet high. Another incredible spot is the Milford Sound, described as the
What do you think about this? What do you think about this new Scotland place? What do you think about this? It's full of nature everywhere, right? So what sports can we do there? If you go to the mountains, what kind of sport can you do? Maybe we can go hiking. We can go hiking there. Some people like this to explore the mountains. Maybe they can go biking. They can do surfing. Okay, in this some activities could be done. Surfing, or maybe they are going to go for rafting. Rafting, it's a kind of using a canoe, and the raft, it's like a small boat. Okay, so many of the activities people like to do in these amazing places. Okay, let's see what's more.
eighth wonder of the world. The Milford Sound is a fjord that was carved out by glaciers during the Ice Age. It's one of the wettest places in the world, and the whole area is full of rainforests and magical waterfalls. Right now, it's pretty much impossible to visit New Zealand unless you're a resident, but hopefully travel can open up more to the country late in the year so we can explore this beautiful country. Now, after New Zealand, we're going to head up to Indonesia to visit Bali. Bali has been one of the most popular travel destinations the last few years with its relatively cheap cheap prices and incredible tropical landscapes, it's easy to see why. The travel situation just got a little tricky out there, but hopefully it opens up later in 2021. One of the most popular places to visit in Bali is Nusa Penida. It's an island right off the coast of Bali. It's famous for having white cliffs coupled with perfect beaches. They remind me a lot of Zakynthos, Greece. Now, the rest of Bali is just full of rice terraces, prime surf spots, and jungle waterfalls. I mean, I just want to go there so freaking bad. Alright, after Bali, we're going to head over to the UAE to visit Dubai.
I think for the people who would like to go to Bali, they will find really something unique. What do you think is unique about this city? What do you think is unique about this city? Huh. What can you find there? Have a look. So what do you think about the trees, the pure nature there? Okay. Yes, you can use the chat box, please. So what can we find unique in a place like this? If you are that kind who like the islands, so maybe you will enjoy just to be isolated from the stressful world a little, right? You would enjoy that he gave you a scene of a place that you can never find any other way. And it's really cheap country. He described it as a cheap country. So it's not expensive as Europe. So you can enjoy it. You can actually enjoy it. We have this kind of waterfalls. So today we took the shapes of the mountains, islands, waterfalls, all these beautiful spots in nature, right? Now he's going to shift to a new city and would like you to tell me, please concentrate and try to take some vocabulary because you're going to write it now. Okay, let's do it.
One of the coolest places I've ever been. With COVID, Dubai rice terraces, prime surf spots, and jungle waterfalls. I mean, I just want to go there so freaking bad. Alright, after Bali, we're going to head over to the UAE to visit Dubai. Now, I have to say that Dubai is one of the coolest places I've ever been. With COVID, Dubai has relaxed its entry requirements for most countries. You just need a negative COVID-19 test issued within 96 hours of arrival. Now, Dubai is basically what happens when a city has a blank slate and limitless budget to make some of the craziest buildings and structures in the world. Now, it's home to the Burj Khalifa, which is the world's tallest building at 2,722 feet high. When I was there, I went to the top 124th floor. It's the highest you can go as a tourist. I was able to get an awesome time lapse of Dubai's craziest highway roads. After, I headed down to the bottom to watch the spectacular Dubai fountain shows, which happen every day. I mean, just such a cool experience being there. If you want to experience the beach and Persian Gulf, I recommend Jumeirah Public Beach. It has an awesome view of the Burj Al Arab, which is considered to be one of the only 7-star hotels in the world. Another cool activity I did was I went on a desert safari. We went on the middle of nowhere and got in some cars and rode on the dunes to our spot. Not gonna lie, it's a little sketch, but I had a good time watching the sunset and experiencing the crazy deserts of the UAE. After, we're gonna head over to Brazil to visit.
Okay, guys, what did you get of Dubai? I need you to get some vocabulary that he mentioned. Can you write for me some vocabulary that he mentioned there about that city? How he described that city? Okay, I need you to write for me on the chat box some of the vocabulary that he used to describe this city. He said it has one of the craziest highways. It has an amazing buildings, okay? It has a kind of limitless budget. Limitless budgets, you know, يعني, they are a little bit rich, so they have limitless budget to create 7 stars hotel to create the highest building in the world. So Burj Khalifa, these kind of buildings, which needs limitless budget. Okay, so what are the words that you think he mentioned in his writing, in his vocab? Desert safari, yes, some people, they like to enjoy the desert safari. It's one of the best activities you can do. Yes, okay. The landscape, yes, but Hadid, but Dubai, it's not famous of its landscape. It's not like Bora Bora in the other and the other cities that we explore today, like Bali. It had landscape, but this city, it has new structures that have been done by humans. Okay, so this is like artificial things, but we did it. It's not like nature, so it's not famous with nature. Yeah, shopping actually, yeah, because you have all the brands on the world just in one place. Yeah, that's it. So I would go there for shopping. A city like this, I would go to see. Why? Maybe to enjoy the fountain, the dancing fountains that they have, to enjoy the beach. We have, yes, it's all together in one place. Yeah. Okay, what else? Why you can go there? Huh? What about the buildings? What do we call a building like this? What do we call a building like this? We have short buildings and we have really long buildings. What do we call these long buildings? Huh? We call it yeah, she's amazing. We can call it skyscrapers. Skyscrapers اللي هي ناطحات السحاب, very high buildings. Skyscrapers we call it. Okay, so we have these skyscrapers, we have the dancing fountains, and we have the shopping centers. Okay, if you pronounce it a little bit American, it's going to be shopping centers. Centers, okay, shopping centers or shopping centers. We have in that place, yes. Yes, not scraps, it's skyscrapers. We call it skyscrapers. Yes, very good, very good, that's it. Okay, so you can go for, no, landscape, it is nature. Guys, landscape, it is nature. I enjoy the landscape, it means I enjoy the fountains, I enjoy the mountains, I enjoy the waterfalls. Okay.
Considered to be one of the only 7-star hotels in the world. Another cool activity I did was I went on a desert safari. We went on the middle of nowhere and got in some cars and rode on the dunes to our spot. Not gonna lie, it's a little sketch, but I had a good time watching the sunset and experiencing the crazy deserts of the UAE. After, we're gonna head over to Brazil to visit Rio de Janeiro. Now, Brazil opened its borders to all travelers at this time, but requires a COVID-19 test 72 hours before boarding your plane. I was lucky enough to visit Rio de Janeiro last February, and I have to say it's one of the most wild and vibrant cities I've ever visited. It's home to beautiful beaches, massive granite mountains, and an energetic culture. One of the most famous places in Rio is the iconic Christ the Redeemer. It's this massive statue that is over 125 feet tall. When I was there, I was able to get some unique 360 shots. There are also some amazing beaches. One of Rio's most famous is Ipanema Beach. I mean, before visiting Rio, this is what I imagine Brazil to be like. Another one of my favorite places in Rio is this lookout called Mirante Dona Marta. It's an absolutely beautiful lookout that has one of the best views of the city. I went there for sunrise and got one of the most incredible views over the famous Sugarloaf Mountain. Now, after Brazil, we're going to head over to the other side of South America to visit Peru. Now, when it comes to Peru's landscapes, they're some of the most diverse in the world. I mean, it ranges from some of the world's biggest sand dunes to the rainforests of the Amazon. Now, one region I particularly want to explore is the Peruvian Andes. To get to the Andes, the city of Cusco is a great starting point. It's one of the world's highest cities with an elevation of 11,200 feet and was the capital of the Incan Empire from the 13th century until the Spanish conquest.
Guys, it's your turn now to tell me what was the best city that you liked the most in all this. Huh. So, and I need you just to, as if we are in a speaking class, it's supposed to be after we watched many cities, you have to tell me for my favorite, in my point of view, my next destination, it's the place that I plan to travel to. Maybe I'm saving money, I'm working hard, I'm working now to save my vacation time. So what is the best destination that you plan to visit? Okay, so just from the list that we watched now, You're going to tell me, I plan to visit this city and because this, and you're going to tell me the reason that you chose, maybe one of the ones that we discussed together. Okay? So which is your next destination, the place that you would like to go? For me, I wish to go to Bali one day. I enjoy nature. I like the scenery. I would like to relax, meditation, something like this. So this is my choice. What about yours? What about yours? Huh? Would you tell me? Yes, I'm opening the chat box and I'm waiting for your replies. Canada, okay. Okay, but if we are going to choose just from the options that we have, so you can use some of the vocabulary that we revised together, it would be much better. Yes, I appreciate this. Thank you. Okay, what do you think, guys? Please speak. Please speak. No problem. No problem. Whatever you will have, you don't know well, you can say, how can I say this? Yes, that's, I plan to visit there. Okay. If you plan to do something, which tense we're going to use? I will go to Bali or I'm going to. If I did a plan and everything is organized, so which one? Yes, Hadir, it's really a beautiful city. I agree with you. I totally agree with you. Okay, what do you think? Yes, what do you think, guys? I'm going to. Excellent, yes, Amar. Excellent. We say I'm going to travel there because if you plan to do things, so it's going to be the best idea. So now we had kida some discussion and some vocabulary, and I would like to share with you some of the vocabulary that I prepared here. Okay. Yes. Yes, it's an amazing place. Excellent. Whatever you're going to travel where, but you're going to have a little bit time different, okay? And you will enjoy it, whatever your purpose is. Like, I tried to gather for you some vocabulary that you will need for travel, like this: plane, check-in desk, airport, duty-free, meal, baggage, water, seat belt, gate, overhead locker, and departures board and boarding card. Okay, guys, we have here the pictures. We need to match each one with the right place. Okay, what do we call the first one? What is this black one? What do we call it? Here we have departures. It's written over departures. So what's this? We call it the departures board. Departures board. The board, it's telling you this plane, when it's going to land, when it's going to take off. Okay, so this is mainly at, yes, this is mainly at the airport. Very good. The next picture, we all know it. We wish to be on board one day again. So this is the plane, right? This is the plane. The next one here we have, yeah, the meal that you receive at the on the plane, right? On the next one, we have here, it's the check-in desk where you present your passport and your stuff. This is the check-in desk. In the next one we have here, this is the, yeah, it's the duty-free. Maybe you step inside to get something. Okay, then we have, yes, what about the next one? I'm waiting your help. Departure board. Yes, it was the first one, guys. We had here the baggages. We can call them baggages or luggage. This heavy stuff that we have to travel with, okay? And then we have here our boarding card, the boarding card, okay? And this is the seat belt. And we use the verb fasten the seat belt. Hey, it's written FASTEN, but we say fasten the seat belt, يعني اربط الحزام. Fasten the seat belt, okay? we have water, and what we have above our heads, it's the overhead locker. We have to lock it carefully, otherwise our stuff will be dropped maybe while we are on the plane, right? Okay, we have the gate here, we have the gate, and the duty-free where we can buy our stuff, okay? So some of the vocabulary that we may need at the airport, okay? And here he's giving you some exercises just to make sure that we answer this well. The large building you go to take a plane is called, the large building you go to take a plane is called the, waiting your answers on the chat box, please, quickly. Yeah, airport, excellent. The thing you have to wear when the plane takes off is called a, what do we have to fasten? It's the, what do we have to fasten when we sit down? Please, your seat belt. Please, your seat belt. Your seat belt اللي هو حزام. Yes, this is your seat belt. Fasten your seat belt, okay? So number 3, the thing you put your clothes in and carry when you go on a holiday. Our big stuff that we take with us. دايما نقول ايه, it's going to be only 2 days. Don't take too many stuff. ونتفاجئ في الاخر ان احنا لامين ايه الدولاب كله واحنا ماشيين. So these are, we call it, what do we call it? It's here from the picture. What do we call that stuff? Yes, this big stuff that we take it for only 1 or 2 days, just for a weekend. I will go just on the weekend, and you take only, yes, too many luggages or bags. Okay, we call it baggage or luggage. Both are correct. Yes, very good. So number 4, the food you eat at seat times each day, or we normally take 3. Yes, what do we call it? 3 meals. Very good, 3 meals, but no problem. Sometimes we take 5, يعني, right? Type number 5, the piece of paper that says your flight number and seat number. What is this piece of paper? What do we call it? It's this one. What do we call it? It's the boarding card. It's the boarding card, right? The paper that we have, it's the boarding card. Yes. This is the paper that we have. Number 6, the place in the airport where you show your ticket and leave your baggage is called, what is this place? What is this place? This one. It is the check-in desk. Check-in desk. Okay, please go to the check-in desk to take your boarding and to leave your baggages. Like, the place in the airport where you wait to board the plane is called, I'm waiting now for boarding. What do we call this place? It's the, what do we call it? We are waiting next to the gate, The large machine that flies people from one airport to another, this is, please try to answer on the chat box. Yes, the plane, just the plane. The port of the plane where you can keep your small bags and baggages is called the small port where you can keep your stuff up next to you. We call it, yes, what do we call it? We have it here. Yes, this place that we have our stuff just next to us, we call it the overhead locker. Overhead locker. Excellent, Yasora. Excellent. Yes, this is overhead locker. Yes. Okay. So the next one. The big electronic sign that shows flight details and gate numbers is called the, What is the electronic sign? The big maybe chart or TV, whatever it is, but it's electronic sign that shows the flight details and gate numbers. This is the first picture we have here. The first thing that we check once we step inside. What do we call it? Yes, very good, ya Samar. This is the departure board. Departure board, yes. And by the way, you will find a board like this in a train station and in the airport. Okay, just to tell you the circulation of them all today, how they're going to move. So these were some vocabulary that you need for travel. Okay. I prepared for you a dialogue with some idioms that you might need, okay, in your travel. So now we have two people and they planned to go on a trip. Okay, so let's listen to them first. First, we will listen to them, then we're going to read. Pay attention and follow. Okay.
Lesson 4, on vacation.
Chris and Marie are on vacation.
It's a good thing this B&B was able to put us up for the night. All the hotels in town were booked solid.
So, what should we do now? Hey, I have an idea. Tonight, let's grab a cab and hit the town. Maybe we can go sightseeing before dinner.
And since we're on vacation, we can stay up till all hours of the night and sleep in tomorrow.
Great. Then in the afternoon, we can take a dip and hang out by the pool. It'll be nice to soak up some sun.
And tomorrow night, we could take in a movie. You're now going to hear the same dialogue again, spoken up to native speed, in real speak.
Chris and Marie are on vacation.
It's a good thing this B&B was able to put us up for the night. All the hotels in town were booked solid.
So, what should we do now? Hey, I have an idea. Tonight, let's grab a cab and hit the town. Maybe we can go sightseeing before dinner.
And since we're on vacation, we can stay up till all hours of the night and sleep in tomorrow.
Great. Then in the afternoon, we can take a dip and hang out by the pool. It'll be nice to soak up some sun.
And tomorrow night, we could take in a movie. Lesson 4, on vacation.
Chris and Marie are on vacation.
It's a good thing this B&B was able to put us up for the night. All the hotels in town were booked solid.
So, what should we do now? Hey, I have an idea. Tonight, let's grab a cab and hit the town. Maybe we can go sightseeing before dinner.
And since we're on vacation, we can stay up till all hours of the night and sleep in tomorrow.
Great. Then in the afternoon, we can take a dip and hang out by the pool. It'll be nice to soak up some sun.
And tomorrow night, we could take in a movie. You're now going to hear the same dialogue again, spoken up to native speed, in real speak.
Chris and Marie are on vacation.
It's a good thing this B&B was able to put us up for the night. All the hotels in town were booked solid.
So, what should we do now? Hey, I have an idea. Tonight, let's grab a cab and hit the town. Maybe we can go sightseeing before dinner.
And since we're on vacation, we can stay up till all hours of the night and sleep in tomorrow.
Great. Then in the afternoon, we can take a dip and hang out by the pool. It'll be nice to soak up some sun.
And tomorrow night, we could take in a movie.
Okay, I prefer that you listened first. So now let's try to understand ايه الconversation ده. حاولنا نفهم كده وجمعنا مرتين. هما بيقولوا ايه كريس؟ It's a good thing this B&B يعني bed and breakfast. Bed and breakfast دي حجز اوتيلات كده ببقى مثلا cheap hotel you reserve مش هحجز all inclusive ده انا هحجز بس ايه بالسرير والفطار. Okay was able to put us up يعني it's a good thing that B&B's was able to put us up for the night. Put us up for the night يعني لقينا reservation to get for us a booking يعني. All the hotels in town were booked solid. Booked solid يعني ما كانش فيهم حجز خالص. Were totally يعني heavy. So what should we do now? What should we do now? Hey, I have an idea. أنا بقى عندي فكرة. Tonight, let's grab a cab. Cab ده حاجة زي تاكسي كده صغير. Let's grab a cab. When we say grab something, يعني take it كده violently. بس I'll grab this. Grab this يعني like snatch it. Let's grab a cab. يلا بينا ناخد تاكسي and hit the town. Hit the town ننزل على طول على downtown. Hit the town دايما بيكون المكان اللي فيه ايه يعني a little bit noise يعني اللي هو مكان فيه سهر أو فيه جو noise, music, something like this. And hit the town, maybe shopping like this. Maybe we can go sightseeing. Sightseeing يعني we'll explore the best places in the city. بتبقى فيها الأماكن اللي المفروض نزورها. sightseeing اللي هي المعالم الأثرية أو landmarks in the place. مثلا لو في Eiffel Tower, if we have مثلا dancing fountain, ايه sightseeing الكويسة before dinner, okay? And since we are on vacation, since هنا زي ايه بما إننا on vacation, we can stay up till all hours of the night. نسهر طول الليل زي stay up late كده. ده idiom معناه يعني stay up late نسهر طول الليل. Let's stay up till all hours of the night and sleep in tomorrow. يلا احنا هنأجل النوم ده لبكرة. Sleep in tomorrow. Great. In the afternoon ناخد بالنا من pronunciation. بنقول in the afternoon. ما بقولش in the مش ذا لا. In the afternoon we can take a dip. Take a dip هننط في المية بقى. Take a dip زي كده diving. And hang out اللي هو stand relax كده to sit relax like a couch potato doing nothing staring at the sky بيتأمل كده و hang out كده نريح بس by the pool على swimming pool. It will be nice to soak up some sun. نقعد ناخد كده suntan. عارفين الناس بتقعد تاخد suntan و sun bath like this. And tomorrow night we could take in a movie. Let's go to the cinema and watch a movie. الإيديومز دي كلها slang idioms اللي هي لغة عامية جدا بنتعامل بيها يعني you will hear it maybe in the movies, maybe in the within the people. لكن مش هي دي اللي standardized language for reading or writing. دي for speaking and listening. Okay? يعني هتلاقي بتسمع let's hang out هتلاقي expressions دي you hear it maybe when you are watching a movie. You hear some of them. Let's grab a cab. أنا هاخد taxi. Do you like me to pick you up? Do you like me to pick you up today? No, thank you. I'll grab a cab. لا ده أنا هاخد taxi. شكرا ليك. Okay. Where are you going? I'll hit the town now. يعني أنا هنزل downtown. I will see the places there. Okay. طيب. The text is organized in a standardized English form. بعد كده كاتبه لكم الستاندرايزد انجلش بتاع كل expression. يعني هاتل offering bed and breakfast ده اللي هو B and B. Lodges like to give us a reservation. لما قلنا completely filled when we say booked solid يعني it's all full ما فيش فيها مكان فاضي. Take a taxi cab. This is grab a cab. Visit the interesting places اللي هي go sightseeing. Go into town. This is get in hit the town, which means go into the town. Stay awake until very late, which means stay up till all hours of night. Okay. طيب. I prepared for you some situations. ساعات بنبقى في موقف ومش عارفين طب هنقول ايه بقى في السيتويشن ده. we can say an expression like this. Let's see. If you can't find the town center in Cambridge, what do you ask someone? Now, if you can't find the town center and you want to go to a place but you don't know where is it, فتقولوا إيه? Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the town center? Excuse me دي دايما بقولها قبل أي حاجة. Excuse me بعد إذنك لازم we should be كده إيه polite to ask for anything. At the end of the question we say please if you are talking to a stranger for sure. لو بكلم مع أي حد كده إيه غريب. Could you tell me how to get to the town center? طب how do you ask for the tourist information center؟ لو أنا عايزة أسأل على ال tourist information center اللي بيبقى عندهم المابس بتاعت ال places، بيبقى عندهم ال hours مثلا بتاعت ال trains بتاعت ال underground. فال tourist information center في أي city بيكون something useful. excuse me, could you tell me where the tourist information center is? Could you tell me where the tourist information center is? خدوا بالكم من تركيبة السؤال، ببدأ ب could you tell me where المكان اللي أنا عايزه، وفي آخر السؤال بيبقى is. لو أنا بسأل directly من غير excuse me هقول where is the tourist information center. أوكي؟ تمام. Someone asks you for directions. Directions يعني بيسألك على الاتجاهات. طبعا احنا كلنا شاطرين جدا وبنعرف نوصف كل الأماكن ومفيش حد بيتوه ولا أي حاجة. what do we say? I'm afraid I can't help you. مش عيب خالص إن أنا أقول إن أنا مش عارف المكان اللي حضرتك عايزه. I'm afraid I can't help you. I'm a stranger here myself. أنا كمان تايه زيك. I'm a stranger here myself. It's better than to tell him away. It's better than to tell him away and you don't know that place. So no problem, yeah. If you need a toilet, which is something important, if you're in a place you don't know. So excuse me, are there any public toilets near here? If someone asks you how long you're staying, how do you say you are on a day trip? Someone asks you how long you're staying. انت قاعد معانا قد ايه؟ مشرفنا كام يوم يعني حضرتك معانا قاعد معانا قد ايه؟ How do you say you are on a day trip? Day trip دي لا ده انا جاي يوم وماشي ما تقلقش مش هطول. ف I'm just here for the day. I'm just here for the day. انا النهارده بس. ممكن اقول له I am on a business trip. I'm on a business trip. ده انا جاي بس عندي يعني سفرية شغل كده and I'll be back. Okay? طب you decide to stay overnight but don't want to spend too much. Don't want to spend too much يعني مش عايز تصرف كتير. Okay? How do you ask a tourist information? عايز أسأل دايما على حاجة في verbs كده بنستعملها بتكون مفيدة جدا. لو أقول مثلا reasonable price. I need something with a reasonable price يعني بسعر معقول. ما يدينيش ولا high price ولا really cheap one. Okay? ف could you recommend me? Could you recommend يعني حضرتك تحب ترشح لي a reasonable priced hotel مش 7 stars يعني لا reasonable priced hotel or bed and breakfast. واحنا زي البريد and breakfast ده اللي هو يدوب كده بالفطار بس يعني مش with all the facilities. So reasonable priced hotel. ممكن اقول reasonable priced اي حاجة بقى. Shops مثلا if you would like to find where can I find reasonable priced shops? reasonable priced hotel whatever. reasonable price يعني حاجة سعرها معقول. اوكي؟ طب عايزة أقول لك على حاجة إن أنا جبت حاجة بسعر لقطة بسعر حلو جدا. I got it with a bargain. I got it with a bargain يعني ده كان offer وسعر حلو جدا. Ask the distance to the hotel. If you want to ask the distance to the hotel, you should ask how far is it from here? How far is the hotel? How far is the train station? لأن في حاجات ممكن تتطلب إنك تركب أو إنك تاخد مواصلة تانية فلازم تسأل هي المسافة قد إيه؟ ف how far is it from here? How far is it from here? طب ask how to get there. طب أروح هناك إزاي أصلا؟ Could you give me directions? Could you give me directions? Please. ما ننساش إيه؟ Please at the end. The assistants ask if you are in a car but you are walking. What do you say? انت بتسأل for directions وهي طب اوصف لك انت راكب ولا انت ماشي فهي مش فاهمة فانت you should declare that no I am on foot. I am on foot يعني انا جاي ماشي لسه بشوف. I am on foot. He tells you the address but you'd like it on a piece of paper. طبعا it's the best way. ما تاخدش address كده كلام لا it should be written عشان sure you will forget. what do you ask? Could you write it down for me? Could you write it down for me? Write it down ما بقولش could you write it لا write it down. Could you write it down معلش could you write it down for me please. Okay. طيب I prepared some of the vocabulary ممكن نكون بنسمعها بس مش عارفين هي ايه. Terminal. Have you heard this word before? The terminal is the place where vehicles or passengers or goods begin or end a journey. التيرمينال ده اللي هو بتلاقيها مكتوبة كده على الشورت بورد بتاعت البوردنج من هنلاقيها على terminal 1, terminal 2. It's the place where the vehicles or goods begin or end a journey. Flight time و departure time اللي هو ميعاد الإقلاع بتاع الطيارة. check-in desk or lane اللي هو المكان اللي بنعمل منه البوردنج. baggage allowance دايما كل تيكت بالطيران بيبقى معاها الباجج allowance. مثلا 20 kilos 30 kilos ليك limit. If you exceeded this you will pay or you will leave your baggage يعني أو ممكن تسيبها عادي. طيب excess baggages charge. excess يعني this is an extra. You are going to pay extra amount of money if you exceeded the limit. Luggage belt, or maybe you're going to tie them a moving rubber belt that takes your bag from the check-in desk. بيبقى زي اللاجج بيلت ده اللي هو زي السير بتاع الشنط اللي هو السير بتاع الشنط اللي بنحط الشنط عليه and then they became on board. Departure lounge, it's the large room we wait till the time of departure. اسمها departure lounge. Security check-in area. طبعا we have to do this first. بيكون طبعا معقد جدا. You have to take off your shoe, all your metals, everything. Boarding gate اللي هي البوابة البورد. Arrival time الميعاد اللي الطيارة بتوصل فيه. This is the opposite of the take off. Okay. ساعات بيبقى مكتوب جنب البلين كلمة delayed يعني it's going to be postponed هتتأجل لميعاد معين or sometimes it's written cancelled if يعني because of the weather مثلا لو في problem so it is a little bit cancelled. كل النوتس دي بنشوفها على البوردنج chart. Okay. طيب some useful expressions like مثلا أنا في الairport and you don't know where to find something. ساعات you are running out of time وداخل متأخر وشنطك وراك where is the check-in desk please. أول حاجة where is the check-in this way, go this way. Which terminal does the plane leave from? يعني التيرمينال زي الجيت. Which terminal does the plane leave from? هتطلع من أنهي terminal 1 2 3 it has numbers. طب do you know which gate the plane is leaving from? طب من أنهي بوابة؟ طب where is the boarding gate؟ هتلاقيه مثلا مكتوبة على البوردنج كارد بتاعك 34. طيب where is the boarding gate 34 please? Can I have a window seat؟ ساعات بيبقى عندك الأوبشن ده إن أنت to choose your seat. Can I have a window seat? It's amazing. You should try it once. Where's the security check-in area if you would like to go there? Okay. طيب what you hear? Can I see your passport please? When you will step inside ممكن تسمع expressions زي دي. Can I see your passport please? You should have it in hand and to be ready. Did you pack the bags yourself? Did you pack it? يعني you prepared it yourself. Your plane is delayed. طبعا this is for the bad luck if you got this. Your plane is delayed for 5 minutes. Maybe هيبقى فيه تأخير فيها شوية ف he's noticing you about this. Would you like a window seat or an aisle seat? Aisle seat S silent. Aisle seat اللي هو السيت اللي بيبقى في الممر. I don't recommend it at all. And by the way, we never are asked this question. ما عندناش اللكشري دي. They don't ask you this question. They get the seat directly and then it's given. Unless you are booking online or something like this. Here is your boarding card. بيخلص بسرعة اتفضل حضرتك. Here is your boarding card. مع ألف سلامة. You will be boarding at gate number and they notify you with the gate number which number you have. Okay. I tried يعني to gather for you some of the useful expressions. I wish that you will use them all soon and you will all travel to your next best destination that you dream about. I wish إن الكورس يكون مفيد لكم ويعني نكون الحمد لله كنا عند حسن ظنكم وكل اللي اتفقت عليه إن أنا أشرحه لكم الحمد لله أكون وفيت يعني الوعد وشرحت كل البوينتس. ولو أي حد عنده question please you can send it now here or you can send it on the telegram group. اتفقت معاكم ان شاء الله التليجرام جروب ده موجود عادي وشغال معانا. هنبدأ نعمل activities ان شاء الله معانا من بكرة. كل يوم هيبقى فيه activity practice listening او speaking او vocabulary. ان شاء الله بإذن الله يعني it will not stop. No, don't please يا ندى. Thank you يا سارة. Thank you. I wish إن هو يكون بجد كان مفيد ليكم. لو عندكم أي question I'm on the group وكل التيم معانا، ولو أي حد عنده أي question أنا هبعت له على طول الانسر، وهنكمل مع بعض إن شاء الله activities على الجروب و listening task، وإن شاء الله it's going to be useful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. كل الكورس اترفع كله على اليوتيوب since the first lecture، من أول lecture 1 لحد lecture 6. طالبة منكم بس يا ريت ريفيو على الكورس، يا رب لو كان عجبكم تكتبوا لي بس ريفيو على البيج إن انتوا you attended and it was useful. آمين يا رب. Thank you. اوكي ثانك يو بجد، ودعواتكم كتير. احنا في ايام جميله كده، وكل سنه وانتم طيبين. ربنا يبلغنا رمضان على خير يا رب. love you all guys. وبجد لو احتجتوا اي حاجه you can send me anytime and بس ان شاء الله باذن الله no problem. الف سلامه عليكي. I don't know your name بس الف سلامه عليكي. البي دي افس I will send them all. حاضر، كل البي دي افس هتتبعت حالا. وكل سنه وانتم كلكم طيبين ورمضان كريم عليكم يا رب. اوكي يا امنيه، خلاص nice to hear this. ألف سلامة عليكي، وإن شاء الله بإذن الله تابعي اللكتشرز كلها، وإن شاء الله هتترفع اللكتشر الأخيرة دي ونسمعها، وهبعت كل البي دي إف حالا بحيث إن إحنا نلحق نراجعه بإذن الله. ولو أي حد ليه عنده أي question يقدر يبعتهولي على طول و I'm going to answer it. في عندكم أي question أو أي استفسار أو أي حاجة حابين to discuss؟ ازاي اقول صوما مقبولا؟ وهي احنا we normally say happy رمضان، يعني happy رمضان God bless you all. لكن we don't يعني we don't say this يعني fasting accepted something like that. لا we don't say it. بس I will search for it and I will send you. حاضر يا رشا. Yeah, something like this يعني but we don't say it actually. شهور يا هدير. كل ما نسمع ونسمع واحنا بنقرا الليركس بتاعت حاجه، بتقري الكلمات بتاعتها، فان شاء الله الفوكاب بتاعك يبقى احسن كتير. اوكي، بالتوفيق ليكم كلكم يا رب، وانا معاكم على الجروب لو احتجتوا اي حاجه anytime you can send me. اوكي، يلا بالتوفيق واستودعكم الله واشوفكم على خير. مستنيه الريفيوز بتاعتكم على WH Business Academy فيسبوك بيج. اوكي، ثانك يو، اشوفكم على خير ان شاء الله في رعايه الله. السلام عليكم.